大家好，这里是小二。这样很久没有实况这一款游戏了。我还没。
It's you. Where have you been? Did you know the circus is in town? It's Daddy's circus. He says it's gonna be the biggest thing ever.
好啦，上一次到说。
Except he always says stuff like that, and then something.
上一次说到说。
And Vincenzo's my.
但发现说弟弟他的爸爸不是他真正的爸爸之类的话。哦，弟弟，但他没说什么，事实上他应该还是很在意了。哦，他，让我先互动一下。
They're so happy. There aren't any pictures of the bad times. These are in the basement. She only takes them out when Daddy's living with us. You know, in stories where the little girl is really a princess and her parents aren't really her parents? Does she still get to see them?
其实弟弟他妈妈还有他爸，可以说是郎才女貌，不是郎才女貌，郎才女貌。哦，那应该干嘛？啊，成就解除，锁定了 Family Life。再往下说。好吧，看来不是拿。
Oh no! It's an eviction notice. Daddy says he's gonna pay all the bills when the circus is a big hit.
哦，要来催账了。
Come on, I want to go find Vincenzo.
为什么要找他？我以为你们两个不熟，这太熟。Get the 要去那个马戏团的帐篷，好。
I don't think they'll hold you. You'll have to go through shadows.
New ability when the shadow dash through the 啥鬼的？哦，我摔了。When in the shadow to dash through. 哦，可以在影子里面瞬间移动了 ，Shift Out。真是方便的呀 ，To jump space。哦，欺骗我的感情。那，可以两段吗？看来过不去了，好快就到了。
Hey, Vincenzo, ready for our big night? People are really excited.
You're gonna have to give them their money back.
What? We're sold out.
You haven't paid me.
I got the money. We're selling out. You'll have it before the show.
Even if you do, I can't perform here. Your circus is a disaster.
It's coming together.
Your puppet show about the princess is missing the princess. You've lost your hot air balloon, and where did you get that pirate ship? It is a broken down piece of junk.
Come on, Vincenzo, it's open.
那这个 Vincenzo 对于这种讲小成本的马戏团感到很不满意吧？
No problem. Consider it done.
All right. But don't think that I will be some sort of shiny bauble that lures people into your scrapyard.
He's so mean.
I'll get it fixed, I promise.
跟弟弟都听不下去。
Dead man.
I'm worried about Daddy. He always says it's okay, but those gangsters really hurt him. We have to fix the circus, so Daddy will be safe. Come on, it's this way.
他说的好听啊，说什么我们要把马戏团修好，可基本上都是我在修啊。 Super Air 吧。喝啥？可以爬吗？好吧，不可以爬。啊，弟弟，突然觉得我是全职保姆。哦？那你？哦不，不会吧？有这么高难度吗？必要这样吗？呵，哇！我说，哇！不要挑战了。
Hey, has anyone seen the princess puppet? We can't really start the story without her.
没有主角的故事都演不下去了。
Daddy.
啊，这个任务还蛮简单的。
Ah, she was right here.
诶，我啊？什么？我要自己来演吗？
Ah, there she is. Once upon a time, there was a princess who
什
lived
么？
with her father, the king.
这是虾米啊？
The
骗
king
戏
loved
吗？
her very much because daddies loved their daughters. Unfortunately, the kingdom also had an ogre who was eating travelers because ogres do that. So the king did what kings do and promised that anyone who slew the ogre would get to marry his only daughter, the princess,
好烂哦！
and become king when he died. The king's lands were very far away, and the ogre was very large, so only one knight showed up. His name was Fred.
哦，
He fell immediately in love with the
你
princess.
不可以跟你见过一次的人结婚
Fred。was a brave knight, and he marched off the next morning, singing a brave song as loudly as he could. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she set off into the forest to look for him. The princess tracked Fred's footprints through a strange wilderness full of scary sounds and hidden dangers. Chasms filled with razor-sharp bamboo. Fortunately, she was a very brave princess who loved adventures, just like you. She used her wits to get
这
past
Limbo 吧？
unexpected obstacles.
这就是 Limbo 了。有 Limbo 可爱版的，不对，Limbo 版就很可爱，这叫什么啊？修长版的 Limbo， 成年版的 Limbo。讲成年版好像又怪怪，算了不管。我区区一个公主居然会被这种风车夹出来，真是公主的耻辱。
She came to a wide river filled with snapping crocodiles. She couldn't even swim. So what do you think she did?
哦，
Unfortunately, she fell in the water and drowned. Wait, that's not what happened. She came to a wide river filled with snapping crocodiles. She couldn't even swim.
She ran on top of their head.
So what do you
That's
think
right.
she did?
好吧，刚刚字幕好像没跑
It was
出
a
来。
magical
他说
forest.
那
The plants seemed to know each other.
他说他该怎么过去呢？他就说了，他可以跳到他的头上去。嗯？哦，有没有那么高难度啊？这个？哎。
She learned to use some bendy tree branches to fling herself across a patch of deadly sharp bamboo. As the sun was setting, she came to the giant ogre's campsite. And there, the princess discovered that the ogre had captured Fred and hung him from a tree as a snack. The ogre did not appreciate visitors at all. Even Fred seemed a little embarrassed to see her.
啊，呜！哎，那你这中间出了些什么样的误会？太久没玩这个了啦！呜呼！哇呜！
But the princess was a woman of action, and she was nimble, and the ogre was clumsy and easy to taunt.
What's a taunt?
That's when you make fun of people. You should never make fun of people, but with ogres, sometimes you have to.
我，好吧，他们设计是很巧妙。然后 Fred 也死了。
And so the princess tricked the ogre and rescued Fred. Fred didn't feel too good. He really loved the princess. Fortunately, the king told him about a giant spider that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand. So Fred marched off to the lair of the giant spider, singing a brave song, a little less loudly than before. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she went off looking for him again.
好忙的公主啊！觉得这个找下来 King。
Fred's footprints led her into a dark and creepy cavern, full of strange dripping sounds, kind of like the basement at school. Her footsteps echoed and echoed until it sounded like someone was following her. Soon she came to a vast pit filled with vicious, deadly spikes. It was much too big to jump over, but far off, she could hear moaning. She thought it might be Fred. So what do you think she did?
I know.
What?
She used an umbrella.
What?
Like that nanny in that movie.
哪个电影
The
啊？
Middle Ages, honey. Where would she get an umbrella?
That's what she used.
I don't think I have an umbrella.
Well, you better find one, because she used an umbrella.
Where am I supposed to get an umbrella?
我还要自己出来拿东西。我这个公主真的当得很累。
There we go. So the princess bravely threw herself into the air, slowing her fall using an umbrella, just like that nanny in the movie. She floated down into the cave, deeper and deeper. Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened.
这好是本部啦。你弄一个本部在岩窟里面给我看，你还是不如去买个绘图板的，那也叫本部啊。
She could hear
就
Fred moaning.
就咪。
In the wind.
哦。等一下，我看到了些什么？我好像看到了什么？
Finally, she landed softly, right in a spider's web.
这个时候只要 Shift Out 就好了。然后嘞， And then， 关掉了。
Fortunately, it was a very old web, and she was able to break free.
哦，这是 limbo， 这是 limbo， 这是
The web was
limbo。
the only thing holding up a giant boulder. The princess needed to find somewhere to hide.
哎呦，对，这根本就 limbo。 承认吧，你就是 limbo。
Suddenly, a giant spider jumped out of the shadows.
对啊，这根本就 limbo 啊。哦哦，
She ran and climbed and jumped and climbed, but the giant spider was very good at climbing too. It had 8 legs, and the princess only had 2.
啊！Lepki 啊 ，Lepki 啊 ，Lepki。 调整一下姿势。哎，为什么到这里啊？哪里？啊，刚刚卡在一个奇妙点。
The princess remembered how the webs were holding up boulders.
Whoa. 有人在同行。
Finally, she found Fred. He was all wrapped up like a present for the giant spider's girlfriend. He was dreadfully embarrassed about having to be rescued again. He really loved the princess.
哦，得了吧？
The princess decided he was cute.
什么鬼？
Fortunately, the king told him about a dragon that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand and stop being so embarrassed. So Fred marched
得了吧？连个蜘蛛你都打不过，你还期待你打到龙？
a brave song very quietly.
有点可怜啊。
After a few days, the princess got to wondering,
Why our dad kept trying to give her away?
but she was worried about Fred, so she went off to find him.
不行，我觉得弟弟的说法都太一针见血了。
The dragon's mountain was cold, and the wind howled at her to turn back. There were rock slides and fiery chasms.
Wow!
Very brave and nimble, just like you. She wasn't going to be put off by a few deadly dangers. Up and up she climbed. When she got cold, she thought about the hot buttered muffins she would make once she got Fred home. Do you still like muffins?
I love muffins.
The princess hoped Fred liked muffins.
Muffin？ 哇哦，好酷哦！哦，嘎啊！它这个水都超级不像水哦，还有人这样的，还蛮好抗议啊！最好躲得过了。哦。
When the princess got to the lair of the dragon, she was not very surprised to see Fred hanging from the roof of the dragon's cave.
为什么龙有办法把人绑起来？它不是一只龙吗？你不是一只龙吗？
Haunted the dragon until it roared its fiery breath at her.
然后我就死了。你一直死欸。我说 Fred 这样他还没死哦。走，哎、他已经被烧了，要上的话要烧3次哎，你知道有没有烧我？
Finally, burning away the ropes that were tying up Fred. And so the princess and Fred lived happily ever.
歧视啊，这是歧视啊！为什么公主没名字啊？
Go on another adventure again, and they had hot buttered muffins every morning. There is another version of the story where the princess flew off on the dragon's back to have a life full of adventures, but that's for another day.
Yay! Yay, Dawn, you did it!
原来我有名字吗？ Down。好了，那今天实况就先到这里结束啦，我们下一次再见，拜拜。